Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Jacob Wheeler. Before we get into the meat of the bone, that's the right saying. Obviously, it has been a few months since I've uploaded anything on this channel. Obviously, I've been focusing on other things outside of all this, but I'm not gonna dive into that right now. I do have a few things that I need to get off my chest. If you've been following the channel for a while, I say that jokingly. There's 22 subscribers. I kind of audaciously decided to just use the what's trending name. Obviously, I did 3 episodes prior to this and I just went with the name what's trending. Basically, it's where I hop on Twitter, pick a topic randomly and just learn about that topic. I didn't really know at the time that if you look up what's trending, there's a whole YouTube channel called What's Trending.
Y'all, there's its post.
Did not ask for that. This leads me to the natural conclusion that I need to switch names. And for now, we're just gonna call the show I Reacts to Things That Are Currently Trending. Welcome to the channel. The real reason I brought you here today is this. The first full-colored images from the James Webb Space Telescope, not to be revealed, they have arrived. Okay, if you know me, I'm a little bit of a space guy, and I just saw this on Twitter just a little while ago. So essentially, I'll just read this description. Watch as the mission team reveals the long-awaited first full-colored images from the James Webb Space Telescope. Webb, an international collaboration led by NASA with the European Space Agency and the Canadian Space Agency, is the biggest telescope ever launched into space. It will unlock mysteries in our solar system, look beyond to distant worlds around other stars, and probe the mysterious structures and origins of our universe and our place in it. This is kind of insane. We've all seen images like this before. Those our whole life have been predictions or ideas or what we think the universe might look like out there. But this is actually what the universe looks like out there. This was NASA's tweet, like kind of revealing it, but the full images and everything that's going to come is tomorrow. So I'm going to resume this video tomorrow, but I just wanted to give this sneak peek. Each one of those are different galaxies. Think about that. We will check in tomorrow. Thank you. It's not the next day. It's been a couple days. It is Friday the 15th right now. Before we get into these NASA photos, because I have them pulled up and Googled, I've not looked at them. I've been avoiding Twitter and these other things so that way I could talk about it on this video. But I want you guys to meet Penelope. She is literally the sweetest girl in the world, while also simultaneously being, almost a terrorist. I mean, like really, really close to that level. But I mean, other than that, she's great. Everyone say bye to Penelope. You go over there, okay, girl? But no, yeah, so I wasn't aware that NASA was gonna release, all of these. Whenever I saw that first photo, I didn't know that that was the preview. I thought initially that it was just gonna be one photo, and that was it, that initial photo that we saw. But no, there is some other crazy shit that needs to be talked about. So this image right here, wow. This image not only by itself is gorgeous and deserves to be on everybody's walls framed. I know that there's photoshopping and things that they have to do that the human eye necessarily wouldn't be able to pick up, but that's real. Like every single one of those dots is a galaxy. That is alone is pretty mind-blowing. But I'm gonna be honest, I think I accidentally kind of lied before whenever I said I didn't see any of these photos. I was on TikTok and I stumbled across one of these. This is a little long, but it deserves to get watched, so just watch.
So hopefully by now we've all seen this picture. It's been labeled as the Carina Nebula by NASA, or if you turn it on its side, it's the Cosmic Cliffs. And I about drove myself crazy trying to figure out where exactly this feature in the Carina Nebula is. Because this is the Carina Nebula. It's 230 light years across. I scrolled all around this thing trying to find where these cosmic cliffs are. It's up in here. This is that bubble zoomed in upon, and if you look very closely, right here, it looks like this. And this looks like this, because it is. Because it is that. This image is about 16 light years from bottom to top, and yet it is not visible in this picture of the whole nebula.
It's pretty unfathomable. There was also NASA released this image of Jupiter from the James Webb Space Telescope. The planet is 430 million miles away from Earth. By comparison, the light of a galaxy in the deep field image traveled close to 80 billion trillion miles to get to us. Wait, The light of a galaxy in the deep field image traveled close to 80 billion trillion miles to get to us. Wait, wait. Oh, wait. The new James Webb Space Telescope can capture photographs not only of galaxies across the universe, but also of objects in our celestial backyard. NASA on Thursday released images of Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, which is currently just 430 million miles away from Earth. See, this is the crazy part. The light from that galaxy in the image had to travel 80 billion trillion miles to get to us. How do you even calculate that? That's terrifying. That's terrifying. We should all be terrified about that. Like I said earlier, every single one of these dots are galaxies. Every single one of those dots has the potential to produce the same amount of life that we have here. I'm not bringing up anything new here, but there's a giant debate about whether or not there's other intelligent life out there or it's just us. When you see pictures like this, I feel like it kind of shuts down the conversation. I feel like it becomes increasingly more and more obvious that it's impossible that we're the only intelligent life out here. It's almost humbling. We are here for 100 years, if we're lucky, right? Or when you see images that say that it took 80 million trillion light years to get here, why are we doing the things that we're doing to each other? You know, like, I mean, in the world right now, we have the war in Russia. Well, not in Russia, it's in Ukraine. Russia broke global boundaries that were set just for the sake of Putin's reputation, his legacy, whatever that is. And in the country, I mean, we don't need to get into it, but I mean, there's countless issues. I mean, the country's more divided now than it's ever been. And then NASA releases images like this, or like this, or like this. And it's like, why are we bickering all the time?
You see from this incredible image.
That's crazy.
Take a look around at the incredible detail.
My brain cannot comprehend what all this is.
The first image from the James Webb Space Telescope. And here it is. Galaxies to the edge of time. Oh my gosh. You know how big an area this is on the sky? Take a grain of sand, hold it at arm's length, and ask, how much of the sky does that cover? This is the area covered by that grain of sand, as seen by the James Webb Space Telescope, 1 million miles from Earth. Congratulations to NASA,
my gosh.
the thousands of scientists, engineers, Northrop Grumman, and everybody else who made this real, bringing the universe down to Earth.
Kind of makes you realize these images are incredibly insane. Kind of going back to what I said earlier, it kind of puts into perspective where we are in the universe. In certain aspects, that can be really scary, can be really terrifying. But on the other hand, on the flip side of it, it's really crazy that we're all here right now. Whoever is watching this, we're on our phones or on a computer. Like, we live in obviously the most technological time in history, based off our current knowledge. But I will say there's a lot of evidence and there's a lot of credible people who think that there were advanced civilizations on Earth before that were wiped out by whatever meteors or natural disasters. We don't need to get into that right now, but we live in a really crazy part of the whole humanity timeline. It's going to be really fascinating to see what we see in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 decades. I talked about it in previous videos, but I mean, there's the Neuralink thing, there's the Web3 thing that's coming. I mean, we're kind of like robotically heading toward, no pun intended, heading towards a very tech-driven world, a very like cyber-driven world. On the other hand, again, how are we going to get there when we have what's going on in Ukraine and everything that's at risk there and the issues that we have in the world? It's crazy. I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and I'm happy that I'm making these videos again. So I will be back, and I'm really excited, and I hope everyone really liked the video. Yeah. All right, well, you guys have a great one. As of this video posting, National Ice Cream Day has already passed, so happy National Ice Cream Day to all of you out there, and I'll catch you later. Godspeed. Oh, yeah, I guess follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Go ahead. Why not? And I'll see you guys later. Bye.